Virgo, we about to get into it. A career reading, you heard? How's everybody doing out there, Virgos? How y'all doing? Cross watches included. Y'all are welcome. You know what I'm saying? Of course you are. Of course. But nonetheless, let's get into it, right? It's going to be a 3-card draw. We're going to talk about the career situation at hand, and then we're going to talk about how you view that situation. Then we're going to talk about a factor that you should consider regarding the career. You heard Monday is coming, you know what I'm saying? And right now would be a good time to prepare for that. You know what I'm saying? It might actually bring you some ease going into the work week. And shout out to those of you who work on the weekends too. You know? I can see some Virgos doing that. But anyway, here's the career situation at hand to be considered. You're holding on to your money right now, Virgo. And it could be relative to a financial situation. Well, of course it is. But you may be doing it merely because of finances. So what I mean by that is it's just a money thing. You're feeling like you got to hold on to every single penny that you have right now. It's just a feeling that you have. There could be somebody that's close to you that you got love for. This might be your lover, Virgo. That you're feeling like, you got to be stingy with them. I think they ask you for money in particular. And you possibly gotten to the end of your rope because of it. This person may also have maybe not an addiction, but a vice, a habit. Yeah, they got a habit, a routine that is like, pump your brakes, bro, or sis. Like, you don't need that much. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could pull back on that. And it's like you are the person who provides the money for that thing. Now, if it's not that, it's something that deals with yourself. Like, you are actually spending on yourself in a way that is supporting your creature comforts. If it is, you might be overeating right now, or you might be having some, let's say you might be drinking a little bit more port than you should. Not saying that that's what you drink, but you know what I mean? Pretty popular right now, port, you gotta admit. That shit need to be put under a microscope and analyzed by scientists, because I've tasted it and listen. But I think it's even more of a reason to bring that up because I haven't drank in a while now. So I'm feeling like, I'm feeling my way through this. I'm feeling that it got something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you looked at the bank book, whether this is a vice that someone else close to you has, or it's you that has this vice, you've actually combed over your expenditures and you're like, I spent that much on wine in the past 6 months, and you're calculating what you could have brought with that, and you're like, oh hell no. Oh hell no. Let's see how you view this, how you perceive this to be, though, because we could get some more clarity. Yeah, it's preventing you from moving forward. I think that there's a purchase that you were supposed to make relative to your career, and you haven't made it yet. And because you haven't made it, you're repeating the same financial issues that comes from. It's like having a business and not buying that hard asset, pause, that can change the trajectory of your career because it's an investment. So Sometimes people fear doing that because they just like looking at their money so much that they're like, man, I've survived this long without that new piece of equipment. I could probably survive another 6 months. I'm getting 6 months at a time with you. So Virgos, y'all might even be checking y'all books thoroughly every 6 months, which sounds like some Virgo shit. And you might be ready to go another 6 months without purchasing this thing that you really could use. And when you finally make this purchase, you don't have to be so codependent on other people. So this is somebody else. If this is not somebody else that has the vice that's fucking with your bank book, somebody else that you deal with is aware of the shit that you're doing. And it has them looking at you like, damn, we should have had that thing by now. Or at least you should have had that thing by now. They know. Whoever, there's another person involved and they know. You've spoken to them. If you haven't spoken to them about the books being fucked up, you've spoken to them about the thing that could be added on to your career and your business that could enhance it. And they're looking at it like they know that things are not as stable as they can be. And they're hip to it. Like they know this is a real, what's the word I'm looking for? They have a sharp eye. This is a real keen person. This is a shrewd person that you're involved with that knows. No matter what you tell them, they know. And even more, if you Zoom this person or FaceTime this person, if they see your body language, you cannot get one over on this person, Virgo. So you know this. So you're thinking to yourself, like, I'd better knock this shit off, like now. Because all it's doing is delaying the inevitable. You're set up for success in your career, but it's just like, I don't know if you're going through something personally or... Here's the factor to consider. I think we've said enough on those two cards right now. This is the factor to consider. The world in reverse. I called it. Like look, man. I'm just reading the cards, man. Look, I called it. There's a lack of success because whatever's going on in the books that you are not letting go of because it makes you feel good, or it makes that other person feel good, you know that it's being detected. You know that this is not something that is masked and not being revealed and uncovered. Someone knows. You are not getting over on that other person or those other people. And again, your failure to invest in your career is just going to result in a lack of success should you consider to continue going in that direction. There's going to be disappointment. You might not even be disappointed because you may be feeling like, hey, this is my life, it's my fucking wallet, fuck y'all, mind your business. Like I don't know, I'm going through something. Like let me live. I'll bounce back when I feel like it. But I'm just telling you what the world is going to think of you, Virgo. Like, yo, they ain't do that yet. They should be here. They should be there. And sometimes people should mind their business, right? But there's other times, look, the cards ain't lying. There's other times when it's a you thing. This is some shit with you to where you could have more. It's a half chakra. You could have more, but your procrastination on getting that thing, making the correct purchases relative to your career, is going to possibly result in a disappointment from the people who are watching you. This could even be your clients. These could be the people that actually purchase your products and services. And they're going to be looking at you like that person's never going to reach this level that we want. That person's never going to get that thing. That person's never going to offer us this. All right, that's it.